Apple Music got some major updates in iOS 17, and in this video, we're going to be taking a look at everything new in Apple Music on iOS 17. Jumping right in, the first feature we have is Crossfade. Now, as you can see right now, when the song is about to end, it's going to transition into the next song. I currently have it at 4 seconds, so the last 4 seconds of the song, it's going to smoothly transition into the next song with a nice little fade in, fade out, which sounds amazing because it sounds like the music is never stopping, it's just fading into the next song. Now, by default, the settings is turned off, so in order to turn it on, you want to go into settings, go into the music option, scroll down, turn on the Crossfade option, and then you can customize the seconds. By default, it is 4 seconds, and I preferably do leave it at 4 seconds as well. Next, we have an updated now playing screen on Apple Music. So if you go into the music player, you can actually notice that they had animated artworks before, but now when you actually play the song and you're in the now playing screen, it actually carries over that animation into full screen. So you can see, instead of seeing the album artwork by just the album artwork, it's going to give you the animated artwork on the top portion of the display, and on the bottom it's going to blur the background and give you that color tone that matches the album artwork. It looks really nice and very clean, and Apple Music needed this update for a very long time because before it was very boring. Now, there are some albums that don't support animated artwork, so that will look the same, but any album that does support animated artwork, you'll see that in the now playing. In iOS 17, Apple is finally giving the option to view song credits right within the music application. So if I go into the music app and I select a song, I can hit the little 3 little dot icon right here, and at the top you're going to get a brand new button called view credits, and inside here you can see a lot of information about the song. So you can see the performing artist, you can also view the lyrics, and you can see the composition and lyrics, and you can also see who is producing and engineering the song, as well as the available audio quality of that song. This has been available in other applications like Spotify for some time now, but Apple Music has been lacking on this, but they're finally introducing it with iOS 17, so you can see all of this information right within the music application. One of the biggest features in Spotify is the ability to discover new music quite easily. Apple Music has been slacking on this until now. In iOS 17 on Apple Music, if you go down to the Listen Now tab and you scroll down, there's going to be a section called Stations for You. So there's going to be recommended stations made just for you, and there's going to be a new one called Discovery Station, and based on whatever you're listening to Apple Music, it's going to learn the patterns and it's going to recommend music that you might like. So it's probably songs that you haven't heard but it thinks that you might like, and it's a great way to discover new music on Apple Music. I gotta say, sometimes when I don't know what to listen to, I just go into Discovery Station, and I've gotta say I did find out some cool tracks from here that I didn't know about before that ended up being in my library. Next, we have new interactive widgets for Apple Music in iOS 17. In my iOS 17 video, I did go over some of the best features coming to iOS 17, so if you haven't checked that out, check it out in the description below. You can also find the card. But in iOS 17, with the introduction of interactive widgets, Apple Music is getting some interactive widgets that you can add to your display. So you can see right here, there's actually a lot of options compared to before. You can now have the top charts, you can have recommendations, and you can easily play pause music right from the widget. Now, this next one is probably one of my favorite new features, and it's probably one of the best features in iOS 17. Now, whenever you're in the car and someone else wants to join in on the music, they don't have to take your phone in order to control the music. They can actually just scan a QR code and be able to control the music right from their iPhone. And the best thing is, they wouldn't even have to have an Apple Music subscription. They just have to scan the QR code and connect to your Apple Music, and they can have full control of the music in the car. So you don't have to be passing your phone back and forth or anything like that. Just makes it a lot more easier in the car. And that's not all. Apple is still bringing some new features coming later this year, like the lyrics on the lock screen, so you can actually follow the lyrics of your music right within your lock screen, so you don't have to have it in the music app. It will just play right from the lock screen. Also, they're bringing collaborative playlists later this year as well, so you can actually make playlists with your friends right on Apple Music. And that wraps it up for this video. If you guys did find something useful in the video, let me know in the comment section below. Give this video a big like rating, subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.